Father Gascoigne is the first mandatory boss in Bloodborne, so if you take the time to learn and adapt to the mechanics of the game, he shouldn't be too difficult. However, there are still people who struggle with him and blame the game instead of admitting it's a skill issue. Luckily for them, I devised a run that will make Papa Gascoigne an absolute pushover. Now, this method will require a bit of a setup, so just bear with me for a second. Our first order of business is to open the gate to the Forbidden Woods, which we can do by spending some quality time with the first werewolf. Once we have the gate open, we can go explore Central Yharnam and collect all the Bloodstone shards, acquire the drip, very important. Also make sure to grab at least one Madman's knowledge so we can level up. With all that done, we can finally go to the Forbidden Woods. Here, we light the lantern for later and pick up the beast blood pellets and thin bloodstone shards. After that, we'll find the Wandering Madness to the right after crossing the bridge, grab the upgrade materials and kill all the crows so they won't get in the way. Once they're gone, we can just jump up on this rock and climb to the top. Up here, we'll wanna be careful because falling down at the wrong location can get you stuck. But walking into this rock will get you to the other side. Here we'll grab the poison knives in the windmill and unlock the shortcut back to the lantern. For the boss of this area, we're going to jump up on this root and roll further up until we're inside the rock. Here we'll clip into this tree and jump to the right. Once we made it, we'll carefully navigate inside the boss arena and quit out when the health bars appear. When we load back in, the bosses will just stand there, allowing us to hit them until they die. After that, we can go back and farm the small snakes for bloodstone shards to upgrade our weapon further. As for Rom, we'll kill the small spiders every time they spawn, and then we can just whack Rom until she dies. In Yahar Ghul, we can just creep through the railing near the elevator and get to street level faster. Here, we'll wanna be careful not to fall into the void and just go along the edge until we're outside the building. In the One Reborn fight, first we'll kill all 6 Bell Maidens, then we'll pop a beast blood pellet and hit the limbs until they break and eventually it will die. Mikolash's first phase is pretty simple, just hit him a couple of times and sidestep his attacks. In the second phase, just use the poison knives we picked up earlier. While we're here, we can grab the blood rock to get our weapon to +10. As for the wet nurse, just try to get behind it and use a combination of beast blood pellets and trick attacks. Now we are finally ready to face Father Gascoigne. With him, and I'll be real with you here, the best strategy is just to hit him until he dies.